Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing a little tutorial on full glam with a twist. We're going to be using light coverage products today, but yet still giving full glam, full coverage, but you don't feel it on your face. It's not going to kick up, it's going to last all day long, and we are using a full face of drugstore makeup, so it's gonna be super affordable for you to try out if you are interested. Before we get started, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has recently started following me or subscribed to me on my channel. Appreciate it, love y'all so hard. Let me know what you want to see more of, because you know, as much as this is for me, this is also for you, because you obviously subscribed for a reason. Let's hang out in the comments a little bit. Let me know what made you subscribe, if you want to see more beauty, what kind of beauty content you want to see here, if you want to see more fashion, what kind of fashion videos you want to see from me. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this look. If you're currently watching and are not subscribed yet, definitely hit that button. Definitely grab a snack, your brushes, something to drink, and let's get glam together. Starting off with the eyes, for today's palette, I've decided to go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette. This is in the color scheme My Lucky Charm. It just screams like full glam in a sense. For the most part, they are shimmer shades and then you get like one matte, but I'm going to use that in my transition. What I want to say about this palette is that it is really nice if you just want something simple on the eyes, nothing too like intense or too complicated for you to accomplish. So you can just literally take a swipe of the glitter with your finger and just apply that to the eyes. You do some liner and you are pretty much good to go for like a full glam look. I don't know what color this is. It's like a olive mossy with like flecks of gold glitter in it, and I'm going to pick that up on the same M504 brush and place that right over the transition shade. And do you see how dark that is? For my version of the full glam makeup look, I do want it to be light coverage, super easy, minimal product, have that natural look and feel. However, I do like a bold eye for full glam because it just puts everything together. Yes, you can have a nice clean base, whether it's like full coverage foundation, you got your blush, whatever have you, or you just do something that I'm doing, super lightweight, less product. But I feel like the eyes still need to pop. The eyes still need to be like the center of attention for me. So this is perfect. So next up, I'm going to take this gold shade here and I'm just going to use my finger to apply it all over my lid. Yes, girl, it is giving glitz and glam. I'm here for it. Now with a smaller brush, I'm just gonna blend the two colors into the inner corner here. And back with that M504 brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of that same green color that we used earlier and just go over the outer V so we can mesh these two colors together. Alright, next up, I'm going to use this brown eyeliner from Maybelline and I'm going to create a wing look. I don't want to use a gel liner or a liquid liner because I do want to blend this out and soften it up a little bit. And I'm using brown because I'm not going to be using any falsies. I'm just going to use mascara, but you can go right ahead and use falsies if that's what you want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and use my mascara from Maybelline. This is the Falsies LashLift mascara. You can go right ahead and add on your false lashes after this step if you like, but I'm not gonna put on falsies. I haven't really been into like lashes lately. I really just want to preserve the ones that I have left on my eyelids. Usually what I would do is layer up mascaras with the Bare Minerals Serum Infused Mascara, but I wanted to keep this video and this look affordable and from the drugstore so that you guys can try these products out for yourself and possibly create a look like this. But if you want to see a high-end version of this light coverage full glam makeup, let me know in the comments. I will definitely have that done for you guys. Either on here or on IGTV on my Instagram, which you should definitely be following. If you're not, what are you doing? Go follow me on Instagram. Help girl out. Go like some pictures. Leave me some comments. Tell me hi. And that you're from YouTube. And if you're not subscribed here, what are you doing? Click that subscribe button right now, please. Hella appreciate it. Thank you. Moving into the base, I'm going to head into my primers. I have combo to oily skin, so I'm going to do 2 primers today. I'm going to do one for my pores, which is going to be the Master Blur Stick from Maybelline. I love this stuff for your pores. It really fills in your pores and gives you a nice base for like your foundation and stuff like that. So basically I just apply that all over my T-zone where I have the most pores. The other primer I'm going to be using is the one from NYX. It is their High Glass Face Primer, and this is just going to give me a nice glow underneath the product I'm going to be wearing. I'm just going to put it on like my cheeks and a bit of my nose, and I'm not going to put it on my forehead because that's where I get shiny the fastest, so I'm going to exclude that part of my face. So what I'm going to do next is spot conceal and brighten up my under eyes. For this step, you can spot conceal for you to have a even coverage under your foundation, or you can use spot concealing to help even out the tone of your skin, not just like the little blemishes. Using it in a way where you can just skip out on foundation, if that makes sense. I'll show you. I'm going to be using the Color Tan in the Instant Age Rewind Concealer from Maybelline, my favorite drugstore concealers. And they're perfect for spot concealing. They blend out really, really nicely, and you can get a really good base from just using these concealers alone and not even have to go in with foundation, which is what I love. So I'm just going to go over spots that I think need to be evened out, and that's going to be around my nose because I kind of do get red there, the stash area. There's some like spots here I would like to cover up. My smile lines, because that tends to break up the fastest on my face. And then I'm also going to place that under my eye as well. That way when we go in with the brightener and the brightening concealer, the highlighting concealer, we are not going to be using too much product and it'll make it pop a bit more. So I'm going to use this complexion brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to blend all of this out. So this is what I mean, where you can really take advantage of the spot concealing. That's what I said, right? This is where we can take advantage of our spot concealing. This way, I don't have to go in with foundation. But it's totally up to you how you do it. And with this color, I'm not going to go up too high on my forehead because as you can see, my forehead is way darker up here than it is on the rest of my face because of the beautiful sunshine we've been getting. It's been super nice here in the GTA. On the other end of this complexion brush, it does come with a concealer brush. So I'm going to use it to blend in under the eyes. And then just do a little detailing around the nose. Before I jump into any other product, I am going to go into the Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 Primer Water. This is in the scent Cucumber, and I'm going to spray my face. You want to let that dry down a little bit and then pat it in with a beauty sponge just to kind of set this concealer down, and then we can go into the other product. Now I'm gonna go ahead and brighten up my under eyes using the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. This is my favorite drugstore eye brightening product. Really gives you that nice like woke look, like you haven't stayed up worrying about your issues all night long. Now our skin tone is evened, our eyes are brightened, we look awake and alive, fresh, healthy. Now it's time to contour so we can bring back the definition in our face and especially even out the skin tone in our, well, my forehead anyways. So how I like to do this is basically with a foundation. I'm going to be trying it with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in the color 360 Mocha. I usually use a different foundation, but it is not drugstore, but that's okay. We're gonna make this work, and I think this is gonna be a good color. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on the back of my hand, and if you are not like, if you're not careful, this could go wrong, so be careful. Use what you're comfortable with. If you just wanna go with a bronzer, go for it, but if you're not used to using a liquid for contouring, you might want to go with a powder. Make sure you do all your cream products first, but I'm still doing liquid to creams. Anyways, let's just put this on. And don't worry if when you're blending this out it looks like kind of crazy, because we're gonna put like a little bit of a highlight shade for our concealer when we do our under eyes again, and we can clean that up with the concealer. So you see how when I blend that out, it just gives like a nice soft sculpt moment. It just elevates the cheekbone a little bit more. That's what I'm here for. That is what I am looking for. Nothing too hectic, nothing dramatic, nothing extra on the face, just keeping everything extra on the eyes, but on the face we keep it cute, we keep it casual. Finishing up the under eyes, I'm gonna go into this concealer from e.l.f. It is their Hydro Camo Concealer Satin Finish, because I haven't used it in so long. I've really been loving the Maybelline ones, but I thought I'd switch it up today, do something different. And I don't really use this one because the color is like really light, but I'm just gonna put a little bit in the inner corners like that. Do a little bit on the nose. Should I do the forehead? No, I'll leave the forehead. A little bit on the chin and a little bit on the cupid's bow so we can keep it nice and even in the center of the face. Back with my sponge, we're gonna blend all of that out. Now that I've finished up with all of the liquid products, I'm going to set under my eyes using the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the color, what color is this? N6 Honey Beige. I'm going to use this Real Technique Beauty sponge. I think it's specifically for powders. I haven't used this sponge since I got it, so hopefully it lays real nice. I really like how this powder looks under the eyes. It's so pretty. So what I'm going to do now is use the butt of the sponge and go right into that powder and apply that to the rest of my face. Bronzer to the rescue to revive my, I mean, I don't look that pale, but I feel like powder just really takes away from the contouring and the color that you really worked so hard to gain back in your face. So we're gonna use bronzer to lively up ourselves. I'm gonna use the wrong palette. This is a highlighter palette, not the bronzer palette I meant to get. So I'll be right back. Alright, now here is the actual bronzing palette that I meant to pick up. From Essence, it's their Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. I'm obsessed. As you can see, it is super dirty my packaging because I use this non-freaking stop. Love the colors because it gives me that nice red undertone, chef's kiss, that I love in a bronzer. So I'm gonna mix these two colors together to get my perfect color on with my favorite brush. Like, just look at that color. Isn't she pretty? She's gorgeous. I love her. And she's super affordable. $12.99 for 4 colors. Like, what? I'm gonna have to film more at nighttime. It's 7:30 right now, p.m. And I feel like I have the most energy right now. Mornings, I'm not a morning person. I hate getting up early, but my body is so used to it because of work, so I just naturally wake up early as hell on a Saturday morning, which is super freaking annoying, but can't really do much about that, right? But I'm a creature of, I don't want to say the creature of the night because that sounds weird, but I'm more of a nighttime person. Like, I'm more productive in the nighttime than I am in the daytime. Like, I would rather clean the entire house, put things away at nighttime. I'll do the groceries and errands in the mornings, like as soon as the store opens, but cleaning and filming and I don't know, things that have to be done in the house, I'd rather do around midnight or after that for some reason. I don't know. And it can't be just me, so let me know in the comments if you're like that too and what you like to do, because cleaning is definitely a thing. Next up is blush. We're gonna use this one from Maybelline. It is their Fit Me blush in the color Peach, but this is the color of the blush. It's so pretty. I love their line for blush. I'm gonna take that on a stippling brush from LA Girl, and you see like the glow. You don't even need highlighter, which is kind of why I'm using it right now. We're gonna finish up the eyes really quickly with the same Wet n Wild palette, and I'm gonna take, what color do I want to use? I don't know, what color should I use? Thinking like, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go into this like bluish, this sea blue color here. I'm gonna put that on the outer corner, or maybe we'll try on the outer corner first and see how that looks. Hopefully it doesn't look like shit. I didn't even swatch these colors to see how they look, but and with a different brush, I'm gonna go into this monochromatic green gold shade and go into the inner corners. Well, not the inner corners, but I'm gonna hit it like the middle to the inner corners and blend that together with the other color. There's glitter getting into my eyes. Yay. Love that for me. Now I'm going to work on that inner corner highlight, and I'm going to go into that highlighter palette since it's already sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and hit this gold color in the highlighter palette from Essence. For lips, I'm going to use a combination of a lip liner and a lip gloss. Lip liner is from e.l.f. 03 Nude. You already know the drill. And because I'm always feeling like a nude lip, I'm going to go in with the Morphe lip gloss in the color Sweet Tea. This is one of my favorite color lip glosses ever. I'm just going to set my face using this e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Spray a couple times, and we will be done. So guys, that completes this full glam with only light coverage products and mostly drugstore and affordable. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed watching, and subscribe to my channel before heading out, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.